So let's talk about JST. Obviously, he's going to be your opponent on Saturday night. He's a young, I won't say he's a young kid, he's a young man. He's 19 years of age. There's been a lot of talk, actually, about age. Like, obviously, you're in your 30s, he's, at the end of being a teenager. And like, a lot of people talking like that's actually a bad thing for JST.
I mean, to an extent, yeah. Obviously, there's so many different aspects of it, like you said, about the experience. But you have to remember, like, I've had 54 fights, and out of all of them, they were before I even turned 24. So my last fight was when I was 24 years old. And since then, I've never boxed, right? So between
never boxed competitively, anyway.
Well, I've trained, of course, yeah. But I'm talking about, like, my first fight, I believe I was 18 years old. I was fighting grown men. I was fighting fellas who were in their 30s. I was knocking them clean out. And then I found a love for it. So I started trying to get as many fights as I could. Some months I was fighting every weekend, and I was just getting as much in as I could. So in the space of around 6 years, I had 54 fights. So when people mention age, JST's only young. When I was that age, I was knocking fellas my age now out cold in the first round. So it doesn't make a difference. It's what you're capable of. It's about talent. It's about experience and so much more. The only issue is, I feel like I'm a hell of a lot more experienced. I've been ticking over for the past 10 years, and now I've just done and completed a full camp, and I'm feeling better than ever. So it's going to be a tough fight for JST, but I don't think age is even a factor in it.
When I'm saying, people are saying about age, we both know it's just trolls. If it wasn't age, there'd be something else.
Yeah.
If it was, they'll always find something to draw a negative on. So it's age for me. Age is just a number. It doesn't matter. It's not like, oh, he's too young to be in a ring with someone who's in the 30s. It's like, that's such a ridiculous statement. In all honesty, was Anthony Joshua too young to get in the ring at 18 with someone who'd had 30 fights under the belt? Was Mike Tyson? It's like, age is a number. Obviously, you're fighting in the heavyweight category. There's actually a fair few heavyweight fights on the bill. As far as I know, I don't know if that's just because people, and speak from experience,
everyone's fat from lockdown.
Maybe just carrying a bit of lockdown weight. Like, that's my excuse too, by the way.
Yeah, when we were in lockdown, 1991.
Yeah, I've been locked down for 15 years.
And the rest.